Long, like to say all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles of the Great Millstone. My name's Connor Walk from GMS Toronto. Doing another lesson. Quick lesson. No, just a quick video I saw on, or not even know, I just clicked on it. I just went on my YouTube account and I saw this video. And today is Friday, November 17th, 2017. You know, the year's coming to an end, and yeah, all shit's about to hit the fan, man, literally. And yeah, man, and they just found this funny video because it says I believe the woman's name is Geneva Love. She's like a YouTube blogger, 125,000 plus 125,000 plus subscribers. She made a video, why do I smell like fish? We know why, you know. And we haven't like brothers, we haven't gotten you women in a while, man. But you women, like, you're a part of our nation, man. And you fall under the curses of Deuteronomy, or all the curses that's written in the Bible that pertain unto Israel, man. Alright? And we know why you smell like, why most of you smell like fucking fish, man. We know why. You know? And this is a serious thing, man, because our women, you know, they have, a lot of our women, they have that foul smell down there because the Lord, this is a curse that was given from them, from the Lord, and they have to wear all these wigs to cover up their head. Under that wig, she probably looks like Michael Jordan or Tupac. You know, she covers up that fucking scalp, trying to hide her shame, man. You know, but let me get the scripture, man. Isaiah 3:16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go. Okay, and verse 16, for wanton it says proud. I believe the word wanton also means undisciplined. You know, let's look it up. Let me go on my app, on my other phone here. You could also go in your dictionary, either online or go in your book. Go on Edom Online, look it up. Wanton, WANTON, which that word is, I'm on dictionary.com. Hard to control, playful, mean, cruel, lewd, bawdy, causing sexual excitement, merciless, inhumane, having no just foundation or provocation, being without check or limitation, unduly lavish, and all these origin from Middle English, one, deficient, or from one, deficient, wrong, and then, so basically it means to be deficient of discipline. That's what it basically means when you go into etymology, and that's what our women are, because our women are supposed to be under their husband's tutelage, you know. And if they don't have a husband, if they're not married, they're supposed to be under their father's tutelage or eldest brother's tutelage. But nowadays, these, you know, like we since the white man, he broke up our household, you know, where there's no man in the household anymore. You know, our women, they don't know how to be women, or they don't have any discipline, you know, because it was a fearful thing to be a wretched woman or a whore, you know, back in the ancient world, man. Because if your brothers or your father found out, man, that you're a whore or you're a straight up slut, you'd be put to death, man. And that's why those like these people from the Middle East and Asia and stuff, like India and those certain these Muslim countries, like they're so strict with their women, man. And you know, and like a lot of those women, they fear their fathers or their brothers, man, because they know if they get caught finding out being a whore, you know, that they'd be punished, and a lot of times unto death, you know. But they come here and they could do whatever they want, you know. And that's why they're fighting so hard against Esau, against the white man in their countries, man, because they don't want these like, you know, basically, like, they don't want that disorder coming over to their country, you know. Let me finish this up. And wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, making a tinkling with their feet, you know. And that's how our women are, man. They walk proud, stretch forth necks, man, you know. And like they could be with their man, you know, a guy who they're talking to or dating or whatever, and they're looking at you straight up in the eye, you know, as you're walking on, you know. They're looking at you with all these lustful looks and all this shit, man, smiling, you know. Our women don't have no order, man, you know, because really, like, you know, like, a woman isn't even supposed to look a man in his eye, man, you know. She's supposed to have her head on her she's supposed to have her head covered and her head down to the ground, man, you know, and speak when she's spoken, man, because all a woman means is female servant. If you go on the Edom online, you look up, type in woman, it's gonna show you a female servant. All right, and Genesis 3:16, it says, "I will make a man to rule over you." You know, the Most High. Let me get it quick. I don't want to misquote it. You know, but a man is the head over woman. You know, so we're coming back to that order, man. Genesis 3:16, and unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. So before Eve going off, you know, and you know, being deceived by the serpent, which is the same spirit what Esau has, or spiritually Esau back then, or Cain, and all that evil seducing spirit. You know, prior to that, our women, they never had any childbirth. I mean, any child pain, man, while labor pain while giving birth, man. You know, so now in the kingdom, you know, that's gonna go away. It's gonna be natural. You know, like, where you won't have that pain of giving birth, man. You know, it says, and in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. So the main point where it said, he shall rule over thee, you know. But let me finish up Isaiah 3:16. It said, therefore the Lord will smite with a scab of the crown the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts, man. And that's what's going on. You know what I mean? In that day will the Lord take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, their cauls round tires like the moon, you know. And that's what happened to us, you know, like when we fell, you know, because our women used to have great ornaments and stuff, great attire, you know, head wraps and all these stuff, you know, like when we're over there in West Africa, in Europe, you know, Spain, Portugal, and wherever else we were scattered throughout Europe and the world. You know, our women, you know, were very calmly to look upon and dressed very calmly, and they were in order, man. You know, therefore the Lord smite with a scab of the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. That day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their cowls, and round tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewel. And the same thing's gonna happen again, man. You know, because really, you know, like, even in these times, our women carry themselves very calmly, even though they have to put on all this fake up and, these wigs and stuff. But the Most High is gonna discover their secret parts again, man. The changeable suit of apparel, and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veil. And our women, they love to be decked out in this fine linen, this Gucci, Prada, Versace, and all these, like them high caliber of a woman, them top notch whores of Israel, right? Or of the Negroes, or of the Hispanics and natives, the top notch ones. They be in fine linen, man. And we can't talk to those women. Like we might get lucky and we might hit a few of them, but for the most part, like we're not pulling in those kind of women, man. But in the kingdom, in the kingdom, the elect is, it says that we're gonna have our heart's desire, man. So even more than what we could even perceive in our imagination, man, the elect's gonna have, man. As well as the rest of Israel, who's gonna have to die on this side and come back, man. So the elect and the 1/3, and then and then the rest of the nation's gonna come back. The ones who were destroyed in the whole nuclear destruction and so on are gonna have to be reborn back through the elect and the 1/3. So it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell there shall be stink, and instead of a girdle a rent, and instead of a well set hair baldness, and instead of a stomacher a girding, a sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. And that's what's going on, man. Because back in the ancient world, our women used to be very beautiful to look upon. If you think a black woman is pretty now, she used to be much more calmly and beautiful to look upon. The black woman, the so-called Hispanic, the so-called Native woman, they used to be much more calmly to look upon back in the ancient world, man. Because they had that long woolly hair, man, down to their, like down to their ass, going even like down to like their feet, man. That nice woolly hair. I remember I had the aunt. She died. She's in the spiritual world now, but she used to have long hair, man. That long woolly hair, like way down to her back, like long hair, woolly hair, man. But now our women don't have that, man. And when they do have long hair, they always end up cutting it because their mother might cut it, or they feel like, oh, I'm gonna cut my hair, because I want to do a new hairstyle, and then they end up losing their fucking hair, But yeah, this is just a little video just in response to this video that I made. So with that, I like to say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Ashai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the brothers out there doing the works in truth and sincerity. My name's Kanawak from GMS Toronto. My follow-up, I'm gonna probably do another video soon, just now. So with that, I'd like to say Shalom and Kwame Shalom.